Good Erev Shabbos! Welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day, number 157, part 8, using the Sefer Hachinuch. Mitzvah Day keeps your soul on its way, and God willing, we'll be finishing with the mitzvah today, the prohibition to eat a non-kosher bird. And the Chinuch at this point summarizes what he's been saying. To summarize the guidelines that the Chinuch has presented, if a bird claws, it is definitely not kosher, regardless of its physical characteristics. Number 2, if a bird has all 3 physical signs of kosherous, we automatically know that it also does not claw, and it is definitely kosher. If a bird does not claw and has none of the physical signs of kosherous, then as long as it is found in an inhabited area, it may be presumed kosher. Number 4, if a bird does not claw and has one of the physical signs of kosherous, then it might be a type of orev. If one knows that it is not a type of orev, he may eat it. 5, if a bird does not claw and has 2 of the physical signs of kosherous, then it shares the characteristics of the majority of non-kosher birds. One may not eat it unless he has ascertained that it is not one of the 24 non-kosher birds that the Torah lists. The Chinuch provides a concise and practical summarization of the cases in which the status of the bird is questionable. It emerges in light of our words that any bird regarding which we are in doubt whether it is non-kosher or kosher will in any event be in only one of 2 categories. Either the bird will be such that it will have 3 signs of kosherous, with one of them being that it does not claw, and the other 2 being physical characteristics, as we just stated, in which case we must suspect that it is any one of the majority of the non-kosher birds, or the bird will be such that it has 2 signs of kosherous, with one of them being that it does not claw, and the other being a physical characteristic, in which case we must suspect that it is the orev, or one of its kind. However, in all circumstances, the status of the bird is not subject to doubt. Rather, we can immediately classify it as either kosher or non-kosher based on the guidelines presented above. Put your mind to this matter and absorb it, for this summary is correct in accordance with this framework of laws that we have established regarding how to determine the kosher status of birds. The Chinuch informs us that not all authorities agree with his guidelines. We have written this rule based on the view of some of the commentators, but it is not unanimously agreed upon. For many explanations have been given with regard to these issues of determining the kosher status of birds. The Chinuch now adds a point of practical law regarding all the birds whose kosher status is in doubt. The sages of blessed memory have stated that they may be eaten based on tradition. This means to say that if the people in a particular locale have received the tradition in respect to the status of a particular bird, and their unequivocal practice is to eat it, presuming it to be kosher on the basis of their tradition, then the law is that there are no reservations about the kosher status of the bird at all. And there is no need to check it to ascertain whether it is one of the non-kosher birds listed in the Torah. These laws and the additional details of this mitzvah are found in the 3rd chapter of Tractate Chulin. I suggest you look there. This mitzvah applies in every location and in all times to both men and women. Regarding one who transgresses this mitzvah and eats a kazayas, an olive's volume of a non-kosher bird, if he ate it intentionally, he incurs lashes. And if he ate it unintentionally, he's exempt of any liability. Wow. Thanks for listening. Have a great Shabbos. We finished that mitzvah to sponsor future mitzvah 36. 100 for gold. Have a great day.